What's up guys, Alex from S&S Transfers. In this video, I want to show you 5 proven tips to help you maximize your profit in your t-shirt business wherever you at. Whether you're just getting started, you're an established business, or you're a big player in the industry, this video is going to help you, so let's dive right in. All right, let's just jump right into it, not waste any time. Probably the number one tip that I would give to people who are just getting started, or even those big established businesses out there, is to just make sure that you are maximizing and making the most out of the print method that you are going to be heat pressing, printing onto your t-shirts, whatever it is. Primarily in this video, we're going to be talking about like transfers and how to make the most of those. So, I mean, the number one thing is probably going to be if you're doing like single color or less than 3 color designs, something like this one, and you're doing like bulk orders. So bulk is kind of hard to define. What do you think, like over 50, 25 designs? Anything over really 24 sheets, and it is like a low number of colors, screen print transfers can be a really effective solution to lower your cost per print, which ultimately will lead to more profit per print because you're paying less and getting that better discount since you are purchasing more on the screen print transfers. And then another thing is, while of course screen print transfers are going to be great for those larger quantity bulk orders, one way that you can also save money on your DTF transfers if you are printing full color images or you don't have that quantity to make up for screen prints, what you can do is use gang sheets. So I have a gang sheet right back here to show you guys. This is just one of our gang sheets that we've created. So if you guys don't know, a gang sheet is basically just like one big canvas, and then you can use that canvas to fill up with as many different designs, different size designs, different color designs, everything. As long as you can fit it onto that gang sheet, you can get it printed and it will not increase the price of your gang sheet. So gang sheets are basically like flat price. So that one right there, $27, and you can fit as many different designs as you can fit on there for that $27. So gang sheets can be a super great way to make the most out of your sheets, get the most profit back from them, and also pay the least for your DTF transfers by ordering gang sheets, since they do come with lower prices since you are ordering more, and they might even come with quantity discounts if you are purchasing from a place like, I don't know, that one back there, amstransfers.com. What does a quantity discount mean? So if you order like 3 or 4 of these exact gang sheets, these same gang sheets with the same layout, whatever it is, we're gonna give you a discount on that gang sheet. So rather than being $27, it's gonna cost like $24 if you were ordering 3, and then as the more that you add up, the lower your price per sheet is going to be. So take advantage of those quantity discounts on the gang sheets. Okay, Alex, so I know that choosing the correct print method is one way to boost my profit, but I guess which print method should I really choose? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know all of the print methods. I don't know which is best for which garment, which is best for the quantity that I need, whatever. That's okay. That is all perfectly okay, and that's why you are watching this video, right? So I'm here to break it down. Screen print transfers, if you have, I'll put up a little chart. If you have under 24 sheets, don't even consider a screen print transfer. If you have over 3 colors in your design, and whatever the quantity, don't consider a screen print transfer. But if you are over 24 sheets and your design has less than 3 colors, screen print transfers can be a really effective solution. Make sure you look into them. DTF transfers. Now, if you have any design over 3 colors, DTF is going to be probably the way to go, basically no matter what. If you have a design where you only need like 1 or 2, DTF can be a great solution. On our DTF transfers, we have no minimum. You could literally just order 1. On something like a vinyl heat transfer, when would you want to choose that over a DTF or screen print? Well, the number one thing that really weighs down vinyl is going to be the durability and longevity of the print. So if you need something that is going to last a long time, that is going to withstand the test of the wash and dryer, DTF and screen print transfers, those have been proven to last the test of time over 50 different wash cycles and dry cycles. So if longevity and durability is something that you're looking for, that's when you're going to want to choose that over something like a vinyl. But vinyl also comes with a whole bunch of other drawbacks, like basically limited to 1 color unless you wanted to stack it, but that's really annoying. You also have the time aspect. Vinyl takes a lot of time. And then 3, you have the durability. But in all transparency, in all honesty, if you are looking for some of the pros, vinyl can be really easy to do. You can do it at home with a Cricut. Vinyl also is easy to use as like a tester. So if you want to see how your design is going to look on whatever color tee, vinyl can be a great way to do that. Again, you can do it all at home with a Cricut, with a vinyl cutter, whatever it is. So it does have some pros, but for those commercial, durable, longevity things, vinyl kind of falls apart. Tip number 2, that's going to be saving on your blank apparel. Now, I know some of you out there might not have your business resale certificate yet, and that's totally okay. There are a number of different suppliers out there who will still work with you, even though you don't have that resale certificate. They're just going to charge you sales tax. But one way to increase your profit is to just get that resale certificate. Not only can you will you not be charged sales tax, but 2, you'll also get access to blank apparel suppliers who offer lower discounts on the actual garments. So you'll be saving money on the garments, saving money on sales tax, and depending on where and how much you order, you might even save money on the shipping. So making sure that you're ordering from a reputable, large wholesale apparel supplier is definitely going to be something that you want to make sure you're taking advantage of, because in reality, it's basically just like free money. You're leaving money on the table by purchasing from someone like Jiffy Shirts or Press Hall, or basically someone other than Alpha Broder, S&S Activewear, or Sanmar. Those are like the 3 really big apparel distributors, suppliers here in the United States. So if you aren't purchasing from one of those big 3, I would really recommend S&S Activewear. S&S Activewear, you can get started even if you don't have your resale certificate, so they can really grow with you and your business. So if you don't have your resale certificate right now, that's fine. You can still sign up with them, but then maybe in a couple weeks, months down the road, you get your resale certificate. Well, you can still continue working with S&S and just send it to them. They'll upload it to your account, and then boom, you're not paying sales tax on any of your orders anymore. Number 3, you're going to want to make sure that you have your heat press dialed in. You do not want to be dealing with misprints or messed up prints, whatever it is. Once you get that transfer pressed to the t-shirt, you want that thing to be perfect so that you can send it to the customer, so that you can sell it, whatever it is. So some things that you want to be doing to make sure that your heat press is in good working order is, it's just easy. So what we do is every time that we're ordering heat transfers or printing t-shirts, whatever it is, we always like to print or make a couple extra transfers. We do that for a few reasons. Number 1, we just like to actually press the t-shirt with the transfer, give it a test print, see how it performs, and then if everything goes well, then we have the thumbs up to go ahead and start production. Before we have that thumbs up test print and we've actually applied the print to a t-shirt, we will not start production on the actual order, because if something's wrong with the transfer, if there's something wrong with the design where there's too thin of lettering or the color isn't quite right, whatever it is, all of these things will show up in that press print that we do on the t-shirt before starting production. So if you're not already doing that, I would highly recommend it. It is something that can save you so much time in the end, so much money, and it's something that really only costs you, what, like 3 minutes of time and maybe $3 in the transfer, whatever it is. So that's one thing I would highly recommend to make sure that your heat press is in good working order, and that's an easy one. Just test the print, test the t-shirt before you do it. Another good thing is just to really be making sure that you're working with high quality equipment. You want a heat press that is reliable day in and day out, that keeps even temperature, that keeps even pressure, even more so maybe. Both of those things are both super important, and something that can really affect your prints is actually the pressure on your heat press. So you want to, one way that you can easily test it is to put a piece of paper in between the platen and the actual heat press and see if you can easily slide the piece of paper in and out. If you can do it easily, your pressure is probably too low, and if you can't move it at all, it's just stuck in there, your pressure might be too high. You want to have just like a little bit of resistance for that sheet of paper between the heat press and the platen, and that is a sign that your heat press pressure is good to go. You are ready for your t-shirt order. I probably should say you're ready to do your t-shirt test, right? Because you guys are doing your testers before starting production. if you're following this video along. So that's kind of what I would recommend. Making sure that your heat press is dialed in and properly maintained can really help you down the road, can really save headaches, save you money, and ultimately put more money in your pocket, right? So just something to keep in mind, something to consider. Another thing that you can do to kind of make more profit in your t-shirt transfer business, whatever it is that just offering design services. So even if it's not something that you have the capability to do for yourself, you can get that outsourced super easily. If you guys are running t-shirt businesses or whatever, you have a social media, I'm sure that you guys have been getting DMs from people offering digitizing, embroidery, vectorization, graphic design services of any kind. I'm sure you've been getting those, so maybe just take advantage of one of those or get somebody off of Fiverr. That's what we have done before. We have a really good guy on Fiverr that we use for all of our vectorization needs whenever we need it. So just figure out something like that. You can get it for like $5–10. They'll vectorize it, but then you charge your client like $40–50 per hour for the design services. So it can be something that really increases your profit, really increases your revenue, because it's all profit, right? So you charge $50, you pay the guy on Fiverr $10, and then $40 in between is all yours. And it's also a value add, because your customer who's coming to you doesn't have the design skills necessary to actually design their logo, design their design. They have it in their head, but they don't know how to get it onto a TV, onto a screen, onto a piece of paper, whatever it is. So then that is where you can come in and provide your value-added service to the client for an additional fee. Bring some more revenue in for you, help the client, it's a win-win. All right, guys, last but not least, kind of a bunch of different modge-podge of different things. So going off of that value-added service, one thing that you can do also is offering specialty prints. So whether it's foils, metallics, you do embroidery, whatever it is, all of these different specialty value-added things on top of just normally printing t-shirts, providing custom t-shirts with a logo on the side, whatever it is, anything that you can do to separate yourself, set yourself apart, and bring yourself to the next level, something like offering metallic ink or glitter ink, foil, whatever it is, anything that you can just say in your TikTok videos, in your whatever, your marketing messaging that you do that other people don't, is something that will also bring more clients to you. And then since you are that only person who does foil or metallic ink, whatever it is, all of those things are value-added services that you can increase the price of what would normally be a normal screen print, but since you're using that metallic ink, you could charge a little bit more and put some more money in your pocket. Secondly, the other thing that is probably going to be a really big boost for all print shops out there, t-shirt business owners, people who make custom t-shirts on the side, whatever it is going to be those additional services. So whether it be neck labels, you guys are printing a left chest logo and a full back, why don't you see if that client is interested in neck labels? They're doing long sleeve tees and they're doing a full print on the front, full print on the back. What about a sleeve? Anything of these little like up charges, just things that you already are printing the t-shirt, right? So what's a little bit extra for a sleeve, a neck label, whatever it is. And it doesn't just stop there with like added locations on a t-shirt. You can also do other things like bagging and tagging. If you are doing stuff for like a fulfillment or e-commerce company, they would really benefit from having that stuff bagged and tagged. So you could ship it to them in a plastic bag with a small sticker on it, and then they can just put that right onto their inventory shelf, whatever it is, and they can have that garment completely ready to go, literally retail ready. Another thing that you can do is you can even take a step further. So you can provide all of those same things, bag, tag, the printing and everything, but then you can also just offer to store that item for your customer and fulfill it. So as your customer has orders come in, well, they just ship it from your warehouse, right? Then they don't even need a warehouse. They don't need someone to man that warehouse. They don't need the racks to store all of the inventory, whatever it is. They don't need inventory management software. All of that is handled by you, and that is value that you are providing your customers. So it's just trying to think of little different things that you can do that would help your customers and actually provide value. If you can do those two things, helping and providing value, well, the profits will just be rolling in faster than you can even count them. So I hope that something in this video has been helpful to you guys. If you have learned something or you have a tip that I might not have mentioned, please drop that down below in the comments so that we can all learn together. I am trying to create a heat transfer t-shirt business community here on my YouTube channel. So each and every one of you who joins in the discussion down below just adds to that community. And if you are interested, you do feel like you've gotten some good value from this video, hey, I post videos like this all the time on the channel, so get subscribed so you don't miss the next one. Check out the channel for a backlog of all types of content. I do daily vlogs where I vlog behind the scenes of my t-shirt business, more helpful videos on how to maximize profit in your t-shirt business, and so much more, guys. So if any of that sounds interesting, get subscribed, hit the like button down below on the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.